Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all think this beef, this thing, why, first of all, why everybody want to be beefing right now? That's first of all. It's like everybody want to be beefing. We had rappers and singers and comedians, and you know what I'm saying, y'all? Like everybody want to be beefing. So we just had that thing going on with Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and Drake and y'all. So now we have Chris Brown and Quavo, and I didn't even look into why these two are even beefing in the first place. I don't know if they ever were cool with each other and something happened, or if they were never, you know what I'm saying, if they were never cool. But yeah, y'all. So anyway, these two are beefing. So now I don't, like I say, y'all. I don't even know how the beef started. I guess I'll see once I read this article because I hadn't read this article yet. This is from TMZ from 2 days ago. So but I did hear some of Chris Brown stuff, y'all. So I have to give my 2 cents, y'all. I have to give my 2 cents. So anyway, y'all, let me read this article, and I'm gonna come back with my 2 cents on all of this, y'all. Chris Brown takes Quavo beef to new level. Wish you died instead of Takeoff. Chris Brown's not fooling around in his beef with Quavo, dropping a diss track and invoking the name of Quavo's late nephew and Migos star Takeoff. The singer-songwriter, whose well-documented beef with Quavo's reignited in recent days, put out his new track "Weakest Link" on YouTube and Instagram, and he's clearly going for Quavo's throat throughout the track. Okay. And one of the biggest disses, RP Takeoff, he's the real one. I got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead. So yeah, Brown's taking the kid gloves off. And it probably hits even closer to home for Quavo because he and Takeoff were together playing dice outside a Houston bowling alley when a man opened fire, killing Takeoff. Quavo publicly mourned his nephew in a year since performing in multiple tributes with fellow Migos rapper Offset. So this blow feels particularly low from Chris Brown. Brown's got other bars too. In the song, he claims he had sex with one of Quavo's past girlfriends while she and Q were still together, which, if true, explains a ton of the animosity between the pair. It's not clear who Brown's talking about in the song, but many fans and reports are speculating to Sweetie as the possible subject of the line. Seems like Quavo and Brown are pretty consistently competing for ladies. Remember, Chris rapped on his song Freak about Quavo hooking up with his ex Karachi Train, and Quavo responded by bringing up Brown's violence against women. Bottom line, this beef's getting serious, and it's Quavo's move. Okay, y'all. So now time for my 2 cents, y'all. Now, I love Chris Brown, y'all. I love Chris Brown. Chris Brown, right now, and I'm serious, y'all. I'm not even saying this. I can't even think of anybody right now, um, not off the top of my head right now, as talented as Chris Brown is. Like this man is good you know what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna say just good. He's a beast, pretty much, at everything that he does. He can dance. I mean, like, not just dance. I don't care what anybody says. He has Usher beat and definitely a Marion. That's not even a comparison. But people always compare Usher and Chris Brown when it comes to dancing. Now Usher a beast with his. He a beast with his, but Chris Brown on he on a Michael Jackson type level when it comes to dancing for me. Like I can't think of anybody out here right now who what I'm saying, who dances better than Chris Brown does. So, you know what I'm saying? He's a beast at dancing. He can sing his ass off. He's a very good rapper. Like he ain't even a rapper, and he rap better than a lot of you know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers, and he's not even a rapper. And I don't know if people remember, you know what I'm saying? People, I don't know if because y'all young or whatever, and maybe y'all don't remember back a few years ago when Chris Brown did a couple of when he did a couple of freestyles, and I know on Look at Me Now he did that on there. Chris Brown did a couple of freestyles. He had a couple of raps on of course on his albums, on his songs. he'll sing and he'll rap on that. But Chris Brown is he's great at rapping. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, people might not remember from back a couple of years ago when Chris Brown was doing that. So I'm not shocked by. I think a lot of people are like, ooh, Chris Brown can rap. Ooh, he better than a lot of these rappers that's out here. But he been that good. He been a beast. So you know what I'm saying. He been on that point. However, like I said, I love Chris Brown. I don't know a whole lot about Quavo because I'm not I'm not a Migos fan, but I kind of think that was taking it. I mean, I'm not even gonna say kind of think, y'all. I think I think that Chris Brown took that a little bit too far. If he wanted to talk about Sweetie, then you know what I'm saying, whatever. But to something as painful as what he said about Takeoff. I mean, you know what I'm saying. For something as painful for Quavo, that was his nephew. He was right there when his nephew died. So you know what I'm saying. I think that I mean, regardless of however the beef, you know what I'm saying. I think that should have been taken out. I really think that should have been taken out. But you know what I'm saying. A lot of people are riding with that, and that just goes back. Now we just about a couple of weeks ago the beef with J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake. So they had little stuff going back and forth. J. Cole made a diss track towards Kendrick. And like J. Cole said, that it didn't sit right in his spirit. Not that he didn't like it. It didn't sit right in his spirit. It didn't sit right with him. So he did what felt right to him, and he apologized to Kendrick, and he removed that diss off of streaming platforms. So you know what I'm saying? Big ups to J. Cole for that, because a lot of you know what I'm saying. A lot of rappers wouldn't have done that. It's all about this macho thing, but like he said, it didn't sit right in his spirit. So he was, you know what I'm saying. Now, if he wouldn't have done that, if he wouldn't have apologized he did that because it's what he felt he needed to do. So if he didn't make that apology to Kendrick, and if he would have left that diss track, you know what I'm saying, out on out there on streaming platforms, he doing all of this for the fans, but yet you know what I'm saying, he's kind of being the one tortured because he couldn't do what he felt like he needed to do because the fans wanted something different. So I commend J. Cole, just like I said, I commend J. Cole, and J. Cole already get like I can't respect him as much as I respect him now, but that just added a new level on to it because he kind of changed the game with that. But there's a lot of people that's thinking about that the same way that I'm thinking about it. But then you had those people that you had those people who were actually mad, and I made a video about that about a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever this was going on, because it was baffling to me how people were really mad at J. Cole for the apology that he gave Kendrick. Forget how J. Cole was feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's really kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That's really kind of like what that said to me, with what how a whole lot of people were handling it. Forget what J. Cole was feeling. That man sat there and gave, you know what I'm saying, a few, he gave an essay on why he did what he did and why he felt the way he felt, and nobody cared about that. Nobody cares about how J. Cole felt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all care about because he apologized. That's not hip hop and all of this craziness, like all of this crazy stuff, y'all. So it yeah, all of this crazy stuff, y'all. So let me go back to where I was, y'all. Yeah, let me go back to where I was because there's some other stuff that I need to pull up too. But yeah, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? That was just that was crazy to me, y'all. That was crazy to me, and that really blew me. And then it really started blowing me when I was kept hearing, J. Cole ain't hip hop. Oh, I'm disappointed in J. Cole. All of this not hip hop. J. Cole's not hip hop because he apologized. But y'all have all of these fake rappers That, you know what I'm saying? These new age rappers and all of that, y'all have them out here doing all the stuff that they out here doing, and that's hip hop to y'all, because a whole lot of it to me not hip hop. I'm from the golden era too. So a whole lot of what they're doing right now, a whole lot of what's going on right now, that's not hip hop to me. But everybody, oh, that's not hip hop. That's not hip hop because J. Cole apologized. You know what I'm saying? And in that video that I made, I said that, people saying that J. Cole's not hip hop because he apologized, and like people are really, really mad because because J. Cole apologized to Kendrick. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's not hip hop when you have beefs that, you know what I'm saying, that turn deadly. When you have rap beefs that turn deadly. We've seen that so many times over. That's what I'm saying. So now here we go. With, you know what I'm saying? Now, just like I said just a couple of weeks ago, oh, everybody's so disappointed because J. Cole apologized to Kendrick. Yet you have Chris Brown and Quavo in a beef that could take it there. You know what I'm saying? Because just like I said, this line right here from Chris Brown, I felt like that was too much. That was too much, y'all. Just like I said, I love Breezy, I love him, but I think that line right there, that was too much because you know what I'm saying. I think that would have made me. I think that would have made me feel a way that I would have felt like that either me and Chris were gonna have to lay hands, or you know what I'm saying, or something drastic could happen, like we've seen happen too many times over, y'all. So I really do think that with Chris Brown, that line right there, I really do think that was too much. But yet you have people out here that yeah, this hip hop. Oh man, Chris Brown said that, he said this about Takeoff. What Quavo gonna do next? What Quavo gonna say next? Like y'all just keep egging it on, and then if something happens to Quavo or something happened to Chris Brown, then you gonna have the fake love and the fake wanting to shed, the fake fans wanting to shed tears, and people not, oh, why this going? He ain't have to do that, but y'all egging it on. That's what I'm saying, and that's you know what I'm saying. Just by me thinking it like that, that commends me more. That you know what I'm saying, gives me even more respect for J. Cole, because it could have went this thing with Quavo and Chris Brown. It's not going in a good. You know what I'm saying. It's not going in a healthy direction to me. It's really not. It's not going in the. You know what I'm saying. It's not healthy to me. It's gonna, because Quavo is gonna come because you know what I'm saying. Just like I said, y'all, you gonna bring my nephew, who, you know what I'm saying? I was right there when, you know what I'm saying, when all of that had happened, when that situation had happened with him, and you gonna bring that in. So just like I said, Quavo, if he can't come with anything, you know what I'm saying, other than that, just like people are pressuring him to do, that's me personally. Like I said, y'all, that right there, that line right there, that would make me want to go. Chris Brown will have to see me. He'll have to see me with something. Either we gonna have to lay hands, or either, you know what I'm saying, like you will have to see me. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. So that's exactly what I was talking about in that video about people being mad because J. Cole apologized to Kendrick, because you know what I'm saying, y'all saying J. Cole not hip hop, but y'all egging this on that Chris Brown and Quavo had going on. So if somebody's house gets shot up, is that hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's car gets shot up. That's hip hop. Somebody's house gets shot up, and then somebody come and make a diss track about it. Then somebody's car get shot up. Then they make a diss track about it. Then y'all gonna go back and forth like that until one of y'all unalived or something. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's just all silly to me. This whole not hip hop and this hip hop and all of that, that's so looking corny to me right now, y'all. Like I'm serious. I'm really, really serious. Like it's really, really looking corny to me right now, because why are y'all so up on promoting violence? Anything that's violent is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be. And it shouldn't be. You had those going, and I have to keep going back to J. Cole and Kendrick's situation. You have people that's not with the violence. You have people that's really out there. They want to be peaceful. People really want to protect their peace. And that's what I tell people all the time. That's why a whole lot of times I don't like getting myself involved in things that I know that's going to, you know what I'm saying, possibly kind of get me off my square. You see what I'm saying? Because I do everything in my power to protect my peace. And if that means not messing with this person or not getting myself involved in this situation, then it is what it is. And I don't care what anybody think about it because I'm protecting my peace. It's my peace. So I am the only one that can protect it. You can stay over there and be mad because I ain't want to do it or whatever the case may be, but I'm protecting my peace. And I feel like that with J. Cole. J. Cole felt like, well, you know, how you gonna be peaceful if you can't protect your peace? You know what I'm saying? If you cannot protect your peace, stuff gonna start eating you up if you let it. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I say that I give J. Cole even much more respect because you know what I'm saying? He's protecting his peace. And y'all saying that that's not hip hop? Y'all saying that somebody talking about somebody's dead nephew and all of that, that's hip hop? You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's just all crazy to me, and it's all corny. It's all starting to be corny to me, y'all. Like it really, really is. It's all starting to be corny to me. So you have some, you have some. It's kind of like a half and half thing with this Chris Brown and Quavo thing, because a lot of people really are thinking that, that Chris Brown may have did a little bit too much that he said too much. And then I clicked on this right here, y'all, because this is something else. I wanted to keep this up because I wanted to, add this in. See, just like it's saying right here, 50 Cent pressures Quavo to return fire after Chris Brown's brutal diss song. See what I'm saying about egging it on? Y'all see what I'm saying? Egging it on. So now Quavo gonna feel like he come to Chris Brown disrespected his dead nephew, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? He can he felt he's gonna have to come back with something, and that's what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, what's healthy about this? What's healthy about this? I need somebody to really, really tell me what is healthy about what Chris Brown and Quavo have going on right now, and how is that benefiting hip hop? Somebody please tell me that because I can't see one way or the other. I cannot see how it's healthy for either one of them. I can't see how it's healthy for hip hop, and I can't see how this is doing. Like, what is this supposed to do for hip hop, y'all? Because this doesn't seem healthy to me at all. So then, just like I say, you have people like this. He go 50 Cent. Here he is egging it on, and he's not the only one because just like I said, you have it's so many rappers, y'all. It's so many. Like I've seen so many. Like I said, it's like a half and half. Kind of like the J. Cole and Kendrick apology thing. It was kind of like, well, maybe a little more on one side than on the other, but y'all know what I'm saying. So you have a lot of people that's saying that Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying, that his rap was his rap was tight because he killed it, which he did, because just like I said, Chris Brown can rap, y'all. He ain't no joke. He's not a joke at all. He really can rap. But I feel like that line about Takeoff, I just feel like that should have been I felt like that should have been deleted off the track. You know what I'm saying? I think he could have, he already, you know what I'm saying, that line with Sweetie, and you know what I'm saying. I think that could have been like could that had that wasn't enough to burn him. You know what I'm saying? Without bringing his dad nephew in, some who he was right there with him when when his situation happened to him. You couldn't thought of something else. And then this thing with Sweetie, just like I said about them in the industry, and I said that about Megan Thee Stallion, and I think about a couple of other people. We all know, y'all. That's all they do is get around. Everybody's sleeping with everybody. Like that is like everybody's sleeping with everybody. And I saw that. I wish that I can find it real quick, and I may try to find it to to get a screenshot and to post to this video or whatever. But the way when I saw that, I can't remember where I saw it on. It was on social media, but and it was a couple of days ago when this whole thing about what when Chris Brown's disc came out and what he said about Sweetie or whatever. And then I was seeing posts. I mean, y'all, I lied to y'all not. Like I was actually seeing posts where it was saying, talking about Sweet, like giving her props because of the who she slept with or who who she's been with, and now what I'm saying, Chris Brown added on to the list. So you know what I'm saying, like they're like literally they're actually giving her props, like you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't believe that, y'all, because I come from a time where, you know what I'm saying, nobody gave you props for being a hoe. Like straight up. Nobody gave you props for being a hoe. Nobody wanted you if they knew that, you know what I'm saying? Well, you had some dudes and you still have a whole, you know what I'm saying? Men are just I don't know, just kind of silly minded, because you do have some dudes that know that their girl is a hoe and they still out there fighting for her, and you know what I'm saying, doing all that to stay with her. But for the most part, for the guys that I know, and you know what I'm saying, they don't want no hoe. They don't want no hoe. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to claim a hoe as your girl and everybody that had her? But that's a whole lot of what they are doing in the industry. And like I said, I found that out with Megan Thee Stallion, and then just found out something else. But I found that out with Megan Thee Stallion with the whole Tory Lane situation. And I found out that her and Tory Lanez was sleeping together. And I'm like, she an Amazon compared to that midget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even imagine how that, but my aunt used to say that size don't matter, because when you land in the bed, when you land down, you the same size. That's what my aunt used to say. So, but yeah, y'all. So, I found that out. Like I said, when that situation had happened, and then under that video that I just made about Megan Thee Stallion and Jaguar Wright, somebody just commented maybe like yesterday that she slept with the baby, and as much as he run his mouth that you know what I'm saying, if he knew that she was a man or seen anything that she was a man, he would have definitely been, he would have definitely said something about it. He would have definitely told that. So I didn't know anything about her sleeping with the baby. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm like, these people really are, you know what I'm saying? They really are in the industry sleeping with each other, y'all. Because I done got way off of, kind of got off topic of Quavo and Chris Brown. But yeah, but I was just, because I was talking about Sweetie and Chris Brown, her sleeping with Chris Brown, and how they just, you know what I'm saying? People praising her for being a get around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I'm just not feeling. I mean, I would be feeling a Chris Brown and Quavo beef if I felt it was healthy. But at this point, I don't feel like it's healthy, and I don't even want to, But Chris Brown really did his flow and his candor and his delivery, and Chris Brown really is a beast, y'all. Chris Brown, I mean, he can act, he can dance, he can sing, he can rap, y'all. Chris Brown, he really is a beast, but people still don't want to give that man his props because of the situation that happened with him and Rihanna. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all looking silly because that girl Ben forgave him years ago. You see what I'm saying? She Ben forgave him and all of that. And you got people still running around mad at him because of that situation. Like, y'all just won't let that ride. Like, how many years ago was that? You know what I'm saying? And y'all won't let that ride, but yet y'all have all of these known abusers that, you know what I'm saying, that people are still supporting. But when it comes to Chris Brown, y'all want to keep on bringing us something. Because when did that happen, y'all? I want to say like 2009. I want to say that, but whenever it happened, it was a long time ago. And they keep on, keep on bringing this back up in this man's face and all of that, y'all. But just like I said, I don't feel like this beef is healthy. I feel like it's doing a little bit too much. Just with that line that Chris Brown, that line that Chris Brown said about Quavo, and then the Takeoff, but then to also say that people really wish that you were dead instead of Takeoff. That was like I said, y'all, this is my 2 cent, and I just felt like that was too much. That was just too much. So you know what I'm saying? I think let me see, Quavo. Yeah, he came back and said something about domestic violence. But I don't know. I don't think anything, for me, I don't think that there's anything that Quavo can say to Chris Brown that's going to sting as much as the takeoff line that Chris Brown I don't think that anything Quavo I don't think anything that he says can sting as bad as I know that takeoff line because that was just too much, y'all. I keep on saying it. That was just too much. That was just too much. That was just too much. I love Breezy, and like I said, his delivery and all of that, he really did kill it. But I wish that he would have, I wish that he would have deleted that line out before he released the song. And then I'm trying to think, y'all, because I don't know. I just just like I said. Now I am a fan of Chris Brown. I don't know too much about Quavo and Migos and all of that, but I am a fan of Chris Brown. But although I'm a fan of Chris Brown, y'all, I don't be digging in his stuff like I'm looking for a needle in a haystack either. I just I don't be searching like that. I just see what I see on the blogs or whatever. So I really don't know what this beef, what him and Quavo, what is this about actually? Like, how did it start? I could see that from the other article. It was something that obviously started back some years ago because it just started back up again here recently. So you know what I'm saying, but I don't understand. Well, I think it said because Quavo was messing with Karachi, but you know what? I'm gonna say something. Men let females. I mean, I am a female, y'all, but I see it all the time, and I especially see it with these celebrities. Like y'all let these, like all of y'all, just like I said, everybody sleeping with the same people. Y'all sleeping with the same person. Why you gonna get mad because somebody you know what I'm saying? The girl, you're not even with her anymore. You see what I'm saying? You're not even with her. She done moved on from you, and you mad because you know what I'm saying. So if it wouldn't have been Quavo that she moved on with, if it would have been somebody else, would he been having that type of animosity? Would Chris Brown would have been having that type of animosity against that dude too? You see what I'm saying? Or did him and Quavo have a relationship? Were they cool and were they friends at first? And then when Karachi left him, she went to Quavo. So is that what started the beef off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be my dude, and how you gonna get with my ex girl? Did that start off like that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out, y'all, like, how serious is this beef for Chris Brown to have put that line in? For Chris Brown to have put that line in about Takeoff. Because I'm looking like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, I just feel like, for me personally, I just feel like if Chris Brown was going to put that kind of line in, Quavo had to have said something that stung deep. Either said something about Chris Brown's mother, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what did he say or what did he do to him to make him feel like that he needed to sting him that deep? Because just like I said, you stung him enough that probably was a sting. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, probably was enough of a sting with the fact that he slept with Sweetie while she was with Quavo. You see what I'm saying? That right there was, you know what I'm saying? Probably steaming up, especially if Quavo didn't know that. But I think he did know that. But I don't know. I don't know if he did or if he didn't. But either which way, that right there should have been sting enough You know what I'm saying? You didn't. I just felt like he didn't have to put that line in there about Takeoff. I really felt like he did not have to put that line in there about Takeoff, y'all. But anyway, y'all, like I said, everybody have their opinions, and I just feel like everybody just kind of, oh, this is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's the beef is hip hop when somebody ready to get their house shot up. But it's not hip hop when somebody trying to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like this hip hop and that's not hip hop and all of that, y'all. That's really starting to look and sound corny to me because just like I said, if something end up happening to Chris Brown or Quavo or anybody in their entourage, because you know what I'm saying, they have their entourage full of people and they have their fans, and somebody gonna be, you know what I'm saying, somebody else might end up losing their, being unalived, or something might end up happening to them behind this beef that Chris Brown and Quavo have going on. And you know what I'm saying, y'all. I just feel like that was just too much. I just feel like that was really too much. And just like I said, we've seen too many times rap beefs going too far, y'all. How many of our favorite artists, rap artists, that we've lost because of rap beef, instead of everybody just sitting back enjoying, the money that y'all have. Like, they can't be happy, y'all. Like, I'm serious, they can't be happy. All that money they have, and they can't be happy. If somebody have to be beefing with somebody have to be dissing somebody have to be, all this money y'all have, and y'all can't be happy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So it's like, like I said, it's just crazy to me. And like I said too, I just wish that I really ain't for this beef. I really ain't for this because it's just already too much to me with that line that Chris Brown had put in, y'all. So I don't know. I hope that this doesn't go. I kind of hope this end like the J. Cole and Kendrick thing. I mean, maybe even if nobody needs to. I mean, if nobody feel the need to apologize or whatever, then everybody just back up off, because it's just it's already unhealthy to me, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we want, hip hop. We want hip hop to be unhealthy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So anywho, y'all, thank y'all for watching my video. I'm out.